Hello, I'm Kaya Rothman and I'm the smoking cessation lead midwife for the Norfolk and Waveney local maternity system. And I'm just going to give you a quick update about our new antenatal pathway for women who smoke and for carbon monoxide monitoring in pregnancy. So ultimately, the smoking in pregnancy pathway has remained the same, with an extra emphasis on giving very brief advice and referring to stop smoking services on an opt-out basis, which I will discuss in more detail further down. I've added some extra information into the rationale just to remind us that smoking in pregnancy is the largest modifiable risk factor for poor outcomes. It forms element one of the Saving Babies' Lives Care Bundle, and the Department of Health seeks to reduce the prevalence of smoking in pregnancy to less than 6% by March 2022. For the antenatal assessment, we know that we must offer every pregnant woman CO testing, and it's important to remember that carbon monoxide screening is not only for establishing smoking status, but ensuring that pregnant women and their families are safe from carbon monoxide. Testing can be performed by any member of maternity staff who are trained to do so, which includes maternity support workers and doctors. Regardless of smoking status, midwives should discuss the effects of carbon monoxide on the mother's health and that of her unborn baby. I've added a bullet point underneath to aid your conversation about this. And again, just emphasising that it's normal practice to offer carbon monoxide screening to all pregnant women at booking and throughout their pregnancy at every contact. For raised CO readings, I've added a table to interpret carbon monoxide readings in the appendix, which I will show you at the end. All identified women who smoke must be given very brief advice. This is a 30-second intervention that has been proven to trigger quit attempts, and it follows the format of ask, advise, and act. I've added example dialogue in the appendix, but please do contact me if you'd like to have a one-to-one session to go through very brief advice. The next bullet point says that all pregnant women who smoke must be referred to the stop smoking services on an opt-out basis. What this means is that we are automatically referring all women who smoke to the stop smoking services unless they openly object by saying something like, "It is our standard practice to refer all women who smoke to Smoke Free Norfolk. They will give you a call to see if they can offer you any advice and support." The reason why we are doing this is to afford every woman who smokes the opportunity to access specialist support, which can empower them to lead healthier lifestyles. Next, I've added the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning and the phone number for the gas safety line if a high CO reading is unrelated to smoking. The referral criteria has remained the same, and again, just emphasising opt-out referrals. I've also added that referrals to stop smoking services is everyone's responsibility, including MSWs, midwives, and doctors. I've added a section about subsequent antenatal and intrapartum contact. I've emphasised that every woman should be offered carbon monoxide testing at every antenatal contact. Also, CO readings at 36 weeks informs our smoking at time of delivery rates and must be documented. I've also added a section about the care of carbon monoxide monitors, including a phone number for medical devices which malfunctioning monitors should be reported to. Next is a section about antenatal inpatient care, and this is the biggest change in the document, which includes instant access for nicotine replacement therapy for pregnant inpatients. For midwives, nicotine replacement therapy is on the general sales list and therefore can be supplied under the midwives exemption. You can only do this if you've had appropriate training, which I will be delivering to those who wish to become NRT prescribers. I've also added the cautions and side effects of nicotine replacement therapy as well. For postnatal care, I've highlighted that carbon monoxide readings should continue to be done throughout the postnatal period to promote smoke-free homes and to help safeguard against SIDS and poor infant health. I've also added information about vapes, which state that they are significantly less dangerous than smoking tobacco products, and women should not be discouraged from using them if it's helping them to remain smoke-free. Lastly, I've added metrics as displayed, in which the percentage of women screened for carbon monoxide at booking and 36 weeks must be above 95%, and referral to women smoking in pregnancy to the Stop Smoking services must be above 90%. In the appendix, I've added the contact details for Smoke Free Norfolk, just there. Also interpreting carbon monoxide readings. This section is about very brief advice and follows the format of ask, advise, and act. And lastly, I've put in the nicotine replacement therapy decision aid for pregnant inpatients, which goes through the appropriate NRT that should be prescribed. This is also available on the intranet. So thank you, and please contact me if you have any questions about the new guideline.